Hello everybody, this is Sonya. I'm in Australia and I want to make a couple of apologies. It was Stephanie's birthday yesterday and I'm sorry, I forgot all about sending you a happy birthday wish because I was really sick. I'm sorry, I was really sick yesterday. I don't know what's going on, but I was really crook. I feel a lot better today. I think it's my medication. You know, they did say to expect a few bits and things happen, but anyway, I was in bed at 6:30. That's how bad it was, because usually I don't do that. I usually, stay up till about 10, I suppose, like 10:30. Anyway, I'm so sorry, Stephanie. I wish you happy birthday for yesterday. And another thing I have to apologise to the person is Kerry. Kerry's the lady that won the little booklet that I made, the little needle case, and I was supposed to post that to you, and I'm so sorry I haven't done it because I, in my wisdom, just cleared out my email and it went, and I never even stopped to think that your address was there, and I'm so sorry, and I've come on here today to ask you to please email me again and send me your address, okay? Kerry, I'm so sorry. I will get it out to you as soon as I possibly can. I have lots of things happening all the time, and I'm not able to go out a lot because of, everything that's going on, but I will definitely go and get something sent to you by the end of this week. No, we'll be up to Sunday. In the coming week, I'll have to get something out there. So I'm very, very sorry to those two people. And everybody else, because I haven't been on here on a regular basis because I'm just trying to deal with a few issues, and I'm sorry about that because I do not want to lose my subscribers because of my health. But we're working on it, and really I was feeling so much better. And I had my iron infusion on Wednesday. I don't know if I've done a video since then. I don't think I have. A bit daunting at first, but otherwise I'm good. I don't even remember what videos I'm up to, but I do know that I want to work in this book here. I really want to work in this journal today, so I've actually got out a few bits that I am looking at. We'll just have a little quick look through. I just need to I think I've got an idea what I want to make. I just want to find a page that I can put it onto. So and I thought I was going to fill all that in, but I decided against that. I've decided to just leave it like it is, and I'm going to put some tags in it. I've got so many things that I need to put in, I need tags and stuff like that, so I will get round to all that as well. I get myself so much stuff to do, and then can't. I find it really hard then to keep up, but I'll keep up with it. I'll keep going. I will do my best. We better come back just a tiny way this way and hope that doesn't move. Okay, just going to get something and see if I can put it down. There's a piece going down in the thing that holds it onto the table, right, and for some reason it's really wobbly. If I had a toothpick or something, or a piece of cardboard I can shove down in there, hopefully it won't take off on us. We'll see. I'll just see if I can push this down in there to keep it still, because I did have a piece of cotton wool ball or something down in there. I don't know, things that didn't go. That did not work. Tiny bit of paper might be a bit better. I'll try the piece of paper. I don't know if you can imagine what I'm doing, but I guess after a while these things get looser. And yeah, there we go. It might hold it still, I hope. Anyway, so this is what we've done so far. And we haven't really completed every page, but we're going to work on this now. We are really going to work on this now. I'm very pleased with it so far. So I need I've got out these bits and pieces, and I'm thinking I might later on do one of these where I practice cutting out holes in things. That's not too bad. That's not too bad, is it? That's pretty much centre. This I did on the. Look at that little spider running across there. Well, you move away there, you dear little pet. Yeah. So. This one here is that in the middle? I suppose it is. And that's a bag, an envelope, so I might try something like that later on. But anyway, I'm going to use which page? think I'll use one of these white ones because that way it'll cover it over. Anyway, so let's get on with it. Okay, I need 2 pieces of paper. Okay, there's bits and pieces of everything here. I didn't know if I actually look good tags there. I might make that of that bit. It's part of something. One, right? Some stamps. Well, that's something I've been able to find for a while. Well, I have been able to, but they're over there. They're not like they're out of the. They're in here somewhere with me. Have I got 2 pieces of paper here? It's not going to work because I need it all over pattern. It's not big enough. Looks like I'll have to go and cut up something. What about that? That would be the background, I suppose. A bit blue. I'm trying to stick to the more neutrally colours. I could have that bit for writing on. I don't think I've got what I wanted here. Somehow I'm going to have to cut it. I'm going to have to get another piece of paper. It starts with something new, a new piece. Righto. Well, we'll put those back in the envelope. Oh, no, I want that one. These are going in the book, aren't they? Those 2 pieces. Stay there. Alright. I have been going through a few of my embellishments this morning, but I don't have a lot. You know, it's really hard to believe, isn't it? I don't know what I do with them. I really don't. I must put them in something, I suppose. Or they're hidden in here somewhere. Anyway, the room will be done shortly, so that'll be good. Okay. Well, that doesn't mean I'm going to be able to find them though either, so we're just not going to be too excited there. Piece of paper. Here we go. We have paper. We have paper. And we want... I'll find the bit that... Something light. Please, Sonia. Come in here. Looks like we'll use one of these, I think. Here, this is nice. Okay, and I'm going to put something over the top of it so it doesn't really matter about the other bit. Well, it just depends though. I'll have some lace over that, so we'll need to... No, that doesn't work. Might be a bit tacky, that piece. I don't think there's any big pieces in here. Don't think there is. I can do it later anyway. I'm going to get a different colour. These are some that I got for Christmas. Oh well, I went and opened them before then. It's a cardstock. Look at that sticky mess that gets on there. Never mind. Right, now we need a measurement, and that will be... is this here thingy? That'll be the ruler, this here thingy. That'll be a ruler. So 4 inches, I'd say, is alright by 6. Yes, 4 by 6. Well, this is a 6-inch piece of paper, and it has got a hole in the top there, so we'll go this way. Right. Let's cut that one down there. Is this going to be the back? Should I have them both the same colour? Yep, I will, and that way I'll be able to keep control of what I'm doing, won't I? Maybe. This one. Pretty close. Yeah. Did I put a mark on that with a pencil? I did too, look at that. Aren't I naughty? Well, I can do 6 inches. Don't want the hole in there. 10 centimetres or 4 inches is what you want. Sorry, I don't see that. Where's that cutting out thingy. Here we go. Little cutting out thingy. This might be a tiny bit too wide, I'm thinking. Maybe not. Maybe not. That bit there with those pieces, and have another bit. It will work. It will work. Well, how did I do that? Real easy, obviously. I didn't cut the right line. I don't know what line I was looking at, but they need to be the same size. So I need 2 pieces the same size, please. So it doesn't really matter what size you make this. You can make it tiny, tiny, or you can make it to fit the journal that you want to put it in. And then we need to cut this on an angle like that. So I'm coming down that side. I'll cut it and I'll tell you about it. How about that? Does that sound alright? We just cut that so you've got it on an angle, and Sonya has made a little mistake by not making that wide enough, and that's okay because I can add on it. I'll show you how we'll add on what, and I'll show you what the mistake was. I suppose you've probably already figured that out. Okay, so this has to have a hinge on this piece because they're going to go on the top of this piece, right, in the journal, and then they'll open that way and that way. Probably seen this done before, but what we're going to do today. Okay, so to make the hinge, I'm going to cut that. Where's me little it's here somewhere. It's probably too small. It is. I found it. Nobody panic. I'm going to make a doesn't matter how wide you want to do you do your hinge. That doesn't matter. Okay, so cut that down there, not there, over a bit from it. We'll show you in a second. Here, we'll go over from it a bit. So we've got this piece, alright? It's really stiff, this cardstock, but that's okay. You want something solid, don't you? You don't, nothing that's not solid enough. Now, I need to find a piece of fabric that I'm going to cover this with. There should be plenty of that around here, but I'm going to use lace, please. I think I've left, I don't know if I should do this haul. I just want it ready. Anyway, this is the one I'm going to use this piece I think that I bought yesterday because I went doing a bit of shopping and I got a little haul. And I've got this piece that I think I want to use on this. Wait a minute. It's only a bit of curtain with a frill on it. I do like a frill. Where's the other bit? Yeah. Maybe I'll stick that on after I've constructed the item, okay? So, I'll do the whole video after. But you've already had a bit of a look at what is going to happen anyway, don't you? No. Okay, so we need to put, and I want 2 pockets too. I forgot about my pockets. Okay. Across the bottom. Something a bit different, maybe? No, I don't know. We'll do a lace pocket. Lace pocket, right? Lace pocket would be nice. We're trying to do, we are working with the lace. We're definitely working with lots of lace in this one. We'll work on that later too. We're going to have to stick this together first, eh? Okay, now we can have that one like that. So we need a bit of this. Come here. Oh, can't pick nothing up. I'll put that behind here, I think. And then this one can go behind there. But I don't know if that's going to be okay, if you're going to be able to see it. Because I would have needed a little bit more but I don't know how I would have done that. But anyway, let's put this here for a start. Let's put that on there and see what happens, eh? Let's see how we go. Right. Hope everybody's out there staying safe. I got a little bit worried having to go out to the hospital the other day, but because that's where you have your iron infusions out there, and I got a bit worried about having to go out there. The lady told me that there was no cases out there, so that's a good thing, isn't it? Really good thing. Right, that way. Now I want it this way because look, there's a different thing on that one side to the other. It's a different texture. Okay, got the word. Right, so I want that to go onto there, do I? Yes. And then the other piece is going to stick to the back of this here. That's not too wide for my journal, I don't think. Nope. Very good. Righto. So we have to erase this bit of grey here that we've got on it. I'll just run down here with a little bit of glue, and this is really the best glue I've ever used. To be honest, it really is. Yes, it's art glitter glue. Looks khaki because I've been filling it up again, but it's okay. The pot looks a bit khaki, but not a nice word, is it? But I just really like that glue. It's not cheap, but it goes for miles, so really in the long run it's not that dear at all, you see. Right, and this piece is going to have to go on this side because that's the grain of the piece that I want. Right, so now I'm going to cut this bit off on an angle. It's here. Where am I with the scissors? What do I do with them good ones? I don't understand. I've got these giant things here. I'll have a go at those. I suppose I had the others a while ago, but I'm just out of my reach at the moment. So we're going to cut that like that on there. I've got the grain line going the right way. And I've got that there the right way. Have I got that the right way? Make sure that that's stuck down up there. And then I'm going to put this behind it, because that will be stuck into the journal, that piece. It's not cut very straight, Sonya, that bit. But that's not an important part, so it doesn't really matter, does it? But, you know, you try your best to do your best, don't you? Okay, so that's going to sit in there like that. Okay. Alright. Like so. Now this one, you've got to watch what we're doing, and we're going to go this way, so we're going to have to cut out another piece of this. Actually, this bit here might be wide enough here. It's not cut very straight, but I'll do my best here to do something with it. Whoops, don't you fall down. Okay, probably would have been easier if I had put this, if you don't have a bone folder in one of these, you don't have to worry, you can just fold it over yourself and do your best job with it, you know, just fold it over. You can use a thinner piece of paper too, and that would be easier to fold over if you've got a thinner piece of paper. Okay, now we want to make sure this has got the right side up that I want it to have, and it does. And so I put that behind there, and then I put that in there. So let's do that. Okay. Is that right? It's the same way as this one. The inside bit goes there. Okay. No. Hang on. I need to... Wait a minute now. We need that to go on there, don't we? Right, do that. So put some glue along that. Yes, there we go. Oops, hope that didn't go out too far into the space there. Wait a minute, we'll move this over. Dries really fast, this stuff. It does. It gives you a tiny bit of time, but not much. Takes a lot longer on fabric actually to dry. Now that's going to go behind there. Right. So we're going to put glue on this part here. But only go there because you want to cut the end bit off then. You will. But I'm not going to cut it off before I do this because I want to make sure I'm getting it right. You see. Righto. It's a hinge. That's an easy hinge to make, that one. You want to be lining things up here. Now, I don't know if you noticed, but this doesn't come that far, neither does that, but that doesn't matter, and I just pulled that off there. Good grief. What am I doing? Pay attention so you don't wreck the business. Just stick it down. Okay. Stick that down. I have a bad habit of not pressing things stuck, don't I? I do have that habit. Now I'm going to cut this bit off. Might have been easier before, but anyway, I've got it. And if I don't stick this piece down, it'll lift up when I stick it onto the journal, and that won't be a good look, will it? I should probably move this piece of stuff here and use I'll move that out of the way and use this piece of mat. Might be a better idea. Use me mat. You probably could do with a clean up, but anyway, it's alright. Righto, so that goes there and that goes there like so. Right, now we're going to do some corners. There's probably a bit up far over the top. Just straighten a few bits out. Got to find another pair of scissors. Got this. I'll have a go at this. I like to do these first. What am I doing? I don't know if this is going to go through here because there's too many thicknesses of. Nah, we're not going to be able to do that or that. I'll go around and do these edges, and I'm doing it on a medium size corner. Here. This bit. I'm going to do this bit. This bit might be prove a bit difficult because it's do that. Never considered that before, but now this is not quite right here at the top either. Look at that. But what I've got down here is what I need, I think. Oh, it's not quite right, but I can just trim this bit off because it's okay. You know, we'll look at it later and see. It will be all right. It will still work. Okay, now, so I want to put a corner on that bit, and the corner again on this bit because I cut that. No, don't need to. It's working okay. So this piece here between the two is a little bit wider on one side than the other. I can trim that down a bit just to just a tiny bit. Just take a tiny bit off it, Sonya, to make it a bit better looking. Okay. Right. Off there. Off there. Righto. Not bad. It's not grand, but it's not too bad. I needed to take it off that end up there, didn't I? Maybe did I go the wrong way? Probably. I probably went the wrong way. How about now? Whoops. I got it. That's better. That's nearly doing it. Okay, so these bits here on the corners, they can be cut off. Just to tidy that up a bit. You don't want it. Okay, right, now. That's rounded and that's rounded. Now we're going to have to put some bits inside. I'm going to put some pockets in here, there and there, and I wanted to sort of do a lacy lacy sort of look pocket, and I do have some a flower. That's nice, isn't it? Those flowers on there. Ah, it's attacked me. The fan's blowing everything down. This is out of a book, and this is really nice, isn't it? Okay, so in the inside of here, I don't know what I'm going to put either, but I'm going to put some of this, I think. I'm sure. Alright. Just lost it. Okay, so let me see what's the measurements on this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 inches by maybe that far. I'll go 4 by, you can't see what I'm measuring here, 4 by 3. Okay, where's the piece of paper? There's a piece of paper. Isn't that incredible? Is it under here? Yes, there it is, look at that. 4 by 3, and I want 2, so 4 by 2.5 might be better. Might be a bit better. I'm going to cut the top off this. And then I need to straighten that side piece, but I'll go over here and cut this side bit off this bit. And then I'm going to do a piece that'll come through this way, so I can measure here that I need. Maybe not quite 4 inches, I don't think. Oh, I might do. So this is 1, 2, 3 and 3/4 of an inch. Okay, so that's 3 3/4 inch wide for that. I'm going to take a bit more of this, the white off, and I'm going to use, I suppose this piece can be 3. Did I say, oh, the height? Yes, 1, 2 and 3/4. I might take that a bit further. 2.5. 1, 2.5. I want 2.5. So that's nice, that piece. Good for a pocket. 2.5. That's 3. 2.5. Okay, so you've got those bits. I'll put on there because these are off a calendar, these pieces, and I think they're going to look pretty good in here for pockets. And somewhere out there is my, this one's a bit too wide, the bottom one, it seems to be. I'll have to cut a little bit off that. About the top one, it doesn't seem too bad, it fits there, but you want to be able to close that, and you can. Okay. I need my punch. Crikey. Don't know what I've done with that. It'll be here somewhere. It won't be that far away, but it's just a matter of finding it. Okay, so let's do something weird. Something different. Let's get this. Put that in there. And just cut. If I put that in there like that, and just made, would that work as a thing? Cut out a bit, put it on? No. I thought I could do that, but I can't. You're not going to do it, so it's not going to work. Right. Well, the other one must be somewhere. Dear, oh dear. I wasn't looking. I don't think far enough ahead when I'm going to do these things. And I have things hidden down in drawers here, under stuff. I put them in the drawer and then I start piling things on top of it. For some reason thinking, oh, I'm going to be able to find that later. But I never can. Right? I never can find it later. Righto. Well, that's wasting your time me trying to fiddle around and find that thing. So let's see what we can do. I've got little ones here that I could just do a little shape with, couldn't I? Do you know what? I think I'm not going to do that because I wanted to put some lace or something on it anyway. Need some trim. I'm going to cut this off a tiny bit more because it's just too long. Just too long. Okay. And I'll put it in there again and see if that's better. There we go. That looks better. Righto. Now I'll do corners. We'll do corners. Like that. This one. And that one. And I can, after, cut out the half on that. So this looks dirty, but that's from the fabric. The paper wasn't dirty. This is from the material that it was made out of, eh? That's interesting. So then I don't mind that for pockets. What do you reckon? If I put something down in there though, I don't want it to necessarily go over the top. I will just fasten this down, hold on to the piece that you don't want to glue. All these tiny little bits and pieces of information can come in handy, you know. Tiny bits and pieces of information. Oh no. I'll put it in the middle. Be a good idea. Oh. Come on. You wicked thing. Look at you. You went and put sideways, Sonya. I'm not wicked, it's the thing. Ah, dearie me. Never mind. I'm not going to cry. The piece I don't want to glue is here. Distress? I don't know. I don't think I need to. I think it's fine. I need to bring this down a bit and now put glue everywhere. What's wrong with my motivation? Never mind. Can't even talk now. What's the matter with me? You get nervous, really, after 8 years, and probably 9 years doing this. I can still get worried about what I said and what I want to say. You know, it's so weird, isn't it? But you do. You still get worried about it. It's the same colour. It's too much of the same colour. And what else have I got to do? Right, I'm just trying to look at the time. So I want to put, oh here we go, here's what I had to put on it. I'm going to put things in the pockets, and I want to put writing spaces here, in those two places. Where's that paper I had? I thought I'll keep that, here it is, here it is, nobody panic. I could put this onto here for writing spaces, and you can see through it, and that's fine, because then it's nice, isn't it? Like a pretty pinky colour. Okay, so this is a really fine piece of writing pad. Really fine piece of writing pad. There must be a open glue stick around here somewhere. I've got some new ones, but I don't want to. Should have bought some the other day. I went up. I don't know when that was. When did I go up the street? Oh, yesterday. But I seen them. They were $1. Well, it was Saturday, so there's not a. And they were $1. So there wasn't much. There's not much open here. Oh well. Various places, but I should have got some, because $1 one of these is pretty good buy. So school things are out there now, so now you need to use something like that, because it just sticks really good with paper and paper. But you need to put a bit on, you know. You don't want to be too stingy with it, because otherwise it won't stick properly, because people say it doesn't work, but it does work. I don't know who them people are, but some people do say that it doesn't work, but it does. It's really good stuff, these glue sticks. It just depends how much you put on, and if you actually burnish it down really well. And this one here's a stick. Okay. Oops, don't wreck it, Sonya. Okie dokie. Now cut this off. And then I will corner that bit in a minute. got these giant scissors. I just seen the other day when I was looking for that me circle punch. It was going to make me. Now I should be, if I had my envelope one here, which I have somewhere, the new one's just there somewhere. But you know how it gets when you just don't get everything sorted. I decided to do this, but I knew I was going to do some sort of thing today to do with this journal. And that's coming down there over there. So I need to cut that straight. The other piece of paper just fell on the ground, so I've got to remember that's where it is. Well, just here, yes. From the fan. It's a little bit hard to work when everything's blowing all over the place, but you know what? I have to have I have to have the if I cut that off, will that fit? No, don't. Put that bit on there, righto, we're going to do that. Hang on to it. There we are. Put some glue on. Whoops. It's all over it, I hope so. Get your important lines lined up first. Come down here. Important lines, so that it's this up here. There. And that bit. Go over there. I don't want to use you. These are too heavy. It's too heavy, those. Is that right? Oh, I went a little bit close to the edge there. And it's going to be a tiny bit tedious to close. And what have I done here? Did I glue the wrong bit down? Oh no, this is upside down. Oh, thank goodness. This is the top, Sonya. You know, this is the pocket, this is the pocket. That's why you need really to put one of those things on there, don't you? Okay, so what was I up to now? Doing this bit. Oops. If I turn it the right way, I'll be able to see what I'm doing. There we go. Now. Right. Now I've got... I'm a bit disappointed that I went too close, but it'll work itself. It'll work its way to being nicely. Okay. I want some lace, and I want some decoration on these two, and I want some lace on that. So before I get to the front. Moving things from one side to the other, but that's the only way I can reach what I'm after. So I've got these bits that I cut out and I've been doing stuff with. I haven't done a lot with them though. And I want to put these bits maybe on here, just for an idea, or you can use stickers. No, that's not what, would not look right. That one, oh, it might look nice. I'm thinking about using them on the another part of it. Got some keys. So when you cut out these bits and pieces, let's hook it through. You get your little bits and pieces. You can use them for putting on your things like pockets and stuff, can't you? And then I'll have some flowers. And I'll have some... So I showed you these that I cut out, didn't I? Hope so. Hope I showed them to you. a key, and what else would we put on with the key? And these are the little ones that I made the other day, but they'll go on the outside or something, I think. Got butterflies and little tiny flowers here. It's got hold of me. These ones here are already made, so maybe I can use one of those. And maybe a leaf. Maybe a leaf. Let me see what we got. Okay. So if I put something over the top of this, I'm going to have to make sure that it's really well and truly stuck down. Well, we will, won't we? We're not going to let it be dangling around in the air. Maybe a different leaf thing. Maybe a different leaf thing. Single ones. I like these here that I've got. I've only cut out one of these too. Should have did more of those, shouldn't I? Okay, so I can take bits off this because it's really cool. You can just have a piece where you're going to put a bit of a leaf on there, can't you? And I want to do a little tiny bit of decorating for you just to show you, you know, what I'm going to put on mine. So people like to see what your ideas are. Alright, come back there you. I'll put this in this box. I've got to look after that, I don't want to lose him. This is neat, these little fellas, aren't they? I put them on something the other day too, and I thought I really like that. And we can put this on here, or there, connect it to there, and have somewhere for it to come. Right, that looks really nice actually, doesn't it? Looks really nice. And then if you put that little piece over here, and then stuck a diamond on there, like a little diamondy thing, that'll look good. I like that. It's different, isn't it? And it's different, yes. I like different and interesting, so we'll do this one. So I'll put, I'm going to take the lid off. Glue around this little trail, which is, this glue is just the thing for this, you know. To be honest with you, ages ago I wouldn't even attempt to stick something down like this because I'd get glue from one end of the thing to the other. Whoops. Oh, that landed the right way up, isn't that good? Now I'm sort of going to take it so it looks like it's coming off the tail of that bit. Well, you know, sort of, yes. And what I'm pressing down, lifting up is taking the glue off. If you rub it, it puts it on there more, and it's, you know, waves it all over the place, and that's not a good idea. You probably should get a bit of a wet wipe or something, or even a tissue to do this with, but you know what, I can't see those at the moment. If I get myself distracted by looking at something else if I start. Right, now this, because this dries clear, this glue is really good. I have some little bling here somewhere. I've seen it. I've seen me bling. I've got a lot of bling actually, but I want to use this tiny. Oh, do I need a tiny one or a bit bigger one? Maybe not the key. What do you think? Do you think I need a key? Or a butterfly? Butterfly will look good on there, won't it? A pink one or a mauve one. Let's have a look at this. That might be better. I like the keys, but I might put the butterfly in there. You look like he belongs, and if you can put some bling on him then. Everything's just sliding down on top of a person here. Ah dear, I should put some ink around this. Okay. And I do want green. I do want green. Where's my... I don't seem to have a green... I've got green stuff, but I haven't got things to put it on with. Where's... Oh, here. Here's what I've been using. Here we go. It's pink, I know, but I'm going to put a bit of edge on green. It won't matter if you put this on him. Nobody's going to panic about that, are they? It's only a tiny bit on the edge. Just a tiny bit. it sort of covers up the white a bit, not much. This is the wrong stuff I'm using. Okay, right. If I go back to the drawing board here, I'll use some of this. Okay, can't get it undone as per usual. Love this stuff, but cannot ever get it out. Can never get it out. Cut that. Right, we got a bit of this now. I'm going to use the mauve one. I might put the pink one up top. Oh, that's nice. There we go. I probably should put some of this on the little leaf too, but I just want a tiny bit on my butterfly. Not too much on my hands. Okay, right. Gonna have to get a move on here in a minute. I'm gonna put that there. Might have to move this over for a while, so I don't do something dangerous with that. And put this on here. Gee, my hands are dry today. It's not good, is it? But when you're washing them all the time, which I am, and you wouldn't think so, it's how that happens, doesn't it? I'll get some. So we'll put that there, and I'm not sitting it up at all because it's inside something, so it can't be. Can't be sitting up. That's just not working for you, is it? Oh, look at these, me little keys, and I'll lose them. Okay, so we're going to put a piece of this. Actually, these are really far apart, these little spots. Oh yeah, that'd be right. I need 3. I'm going to have one coming past him, past his tail, for his tail. Okay. Now I'm starting to enjoy doing this, and it's nearly time for me to go. That's just not good, is it? But I'll need to do more. I'll just take that one a tiny bit above. Only a tiny bit, isn't it? Yes. That. I like that. That's interesting. And then I have one of these markers, but I don't want to use the black, do I? Want to use black? I suppose a feeler thing, you want to be able to see it, don't you? But I don't want to make a mess. Oh dear. A tiny little thing of ink, of pencil. Yeah, maybe. It won't show up because I'm too scared to touch it a bit harder. Now if we go over that, very lightly. Okay, come back a bit, Sonia. That's all right. And then you need a dab of something on either end, which we'll do later when we're going to put it away for a while, so we don't. So this is tug spot there. Well, it's a pocket. There's a pocket there. But I have to put that thing there, so we have to fix that later. Right. Now, I'm thinking about putting one of these. I'm going to put another lot of stuff up the top, of course, of wood. Another bit of the green. I think I'll cut some more of these out. I do like them. I've got one leaf on this one. That doesn't matter, does it? Doesn't matter at all. And there's only 2 things on that, so I need to put. Oh no, there's flower. I need to find some different flowers. I've been looking for some different dyes because I just can't afford to pay the money that they charge for these dyes. Some of them, it's just outrageous how much they cost. I know they're good things, but it's just outrageous. So now I want another flower. Do I want a flower? Yes, I think so. You want a flower on the end of things, Sonia? No, it's too light. It's too just plain-ish. How about that one? That's a nice one. That's a nice one. Yeah, I'll have that one. I enjoyed making these. I'll have to do some more because I'm going to run out, aren't I? Very simple, really. If you've got them all cut out, they're easy to go on with. There is a little thread going through that too and everything. Right, now I'm going to just take a little bit longer to finish these because they're not quite what I'm after yet. So just these 2 pockets, and then I can probably come back and do another bit on something else. It's not thingy enough. This here is. This is thingy enough, I think. I don't know what the thingy thing is I want, but here it is. This is thingy enough. I'm going to put some... Yes, that looks good, doesn't it? That looks really good, so I don't really think I have to worry about... It's got cotton all cord on it. I don't think I have to worry about putting the whole thing in there, like the opening. Won't worry about too much about the opening. Now I'm going to cut that. I shouldn't do, but I want to burn that. Stop it from fraying. You can put a bit of glue on it, but because it's coming to an end on here, I just hope the fan doesn't blow this out before I get it straight good. You'd have thought I'd have cut both ends before I did that, wouldn't you? Okay, so now I've got to make sure that that comes in a bit from the sides, because you don't want it to be getting stuck there. Oh, now look, see how much that's frayed back? That's terrible. And here's me with the matches, playing with fire. Don't do this at home if you're unsure. It works though. I mean, you know, it just worked, didn't it? It stops it from all coming undone, and it doesn't look bad. There's nothing on there that you can see. It's only just melted. Okay, so I'm going to go across here with this, which is going to take a little while for this one to stick, because this is fabric onto the paper, and it's with the... I find with the glitter glue, if you put too much down, the art glitter glue, it takes a while to dry, and Sonya always puts too much down. Never fails. I'm not quite right on the top, and I probably should be. I can't see what I'm doing. I'll turn that round, that's better. I've come in from the edge a tiny bit, and that's all right. You know, you just don't want to worry about that. Just make sure you hang on to it for a while, make sure it's stuck, because